Hey friends, hope you're well and you're having a good start to the week or the year. I'm here today to do a NetGalley review of a book I read on my Kindle, and that was called Tailing Trouble by Laura Scott. This is published on the 11th of January this year, and the publishers are Crooked Lane Books. So thank you to NetGalley, Crooked Lane Books, and Laura for an eARC copy of this book. This is the second book in a series. I haven't read the first. I've just read this one, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 out of 5. A really good cozy mystery, which was a really nice change from things that I've been previously reading. So in this we meet Ali, who is a vet, and she's just taken over the local veterinary practice in Willow Bluff, and she helps at times sort of looking after her grandfather. Her grandfather lives in an assisted living complex with 3 other widows, and these grandpa and the 3 widows are getting fed brilliant food because one of the widows cooks, and they just seem to have a really nice time, the 4 of them living together. They do have a cleaner who is this young 20-year-old lady who has very, shall we say, strange dress habits. She obviously, colour coordination was not her remit, but she has a bit of an attitude. So you have those, and those are kind of the main characters. You also have Noah, who is the police detective. Now, Ali has taken on part of her vet duties. She's also sort of boarding animals whose say owners are going away for a weekend or a holiday, and she ends up looking after Domino, who is a poodle. And Domino is quite a willful dog who has really not had very much training, and he's still a puppy. I think he's less than a year old, but the owners, for whatever reason, haven't done a lot of training with him, and as I say, Domino's quite willful, will pull on the lead, etc, etc. One night while she's out walking Domino, he pulls her he pulls her off her feet, and basically she lets the lead go. She ends up finding him, but finding him sitting looking at the body of the 20-year-old cleaner of the assisted living complex. She phones the police, and Noah arrives, and there ensues a murder investigation. Ali's grandpa really likes doing kind of, shall we say, on the side detective work, and he starts, shall we say, poking his nose into the investigation and sort of drawing her in as well. And Noah is not too happy about this. It's like, Ali, tell your grandpa to keep his nose out. But Grandpa's very good at what he does. And so the story is Grandpa trying to aid Noah in the investigation, but at the same time unwittingly possibly putting himself, the widows, and Ali in danger. It was really well written. The characters were really good. I actually loved Domino as a character. I thought he was a great character. Ali was superbly written, because you didn't only get the investigation, you also get Ali's struggles as trying to, shall we say, make her own way as the veterinarian in Willow Bluff, and setting her own standards, her own mark on the veterinary practice. It seemed, I think, from what I read in the sidelines, that the person that she had taken over from was a bit lackadaisical. So you have that part of her struggle as well. You also have this sort of like circling relationship between herself and Noah, and I just really liked it. Gramps was a fantastic character. He was like, I think we should go and do this, and you could see, I mean, in my brain I could see Ali going, oh, Grandpa, no, please, no. Yes, I think we should go. And like this sort of sprightly octogenarian or septuagenarian, I'm not sure which it is, but I really liked him. The widows were great. The widow that did the cooking, Hannah, I want to go. I want to taste some of her cooking because it sounded so good. Would I recommend this book? Absolutely. Do I think you need to read the first in the series? No, I don't think so. Will I be reading more in the series? Yes, I would very much like to. I want to kind of see the development of the characters and see the development of where things go with Ali and Noah. But if you're looking for a good cosy mystery, then Tailing Trouble by Laura Scott, that comes out on the 11th of January, published by Crooked Lane Books, is definitely worth your read. But if you do read it, please let me know down in the comments. I would really like to know what you thought about it. But until my next video, friends, stay safe and happy reading. Bye.